Hi, so my name's Josh. I just made the introduction to the church video, so I was like, oh, I'm going to go ahead and give my testimony on this other one right here. I love giving my testimony, at least a small part of it. Um, so I was struggling through some dark times, and I was going to go to Tristius and try to get a closer relationship with the Lord, and looking forward to it. I was really excited about getting to go. And the day we were going to be leaving, I took off from work so I could pack and just listen to praise and worship music and worship the Lord and really get pumped up for the event, It's like 3 days of praise and worship, and it was like, yeah, I was ready for it. So I went on and started a little bit earlier. But we were going to leave at like about 4 o'clock in the afternoon. And so this is about maybe like 10, 11 o'clock in the morning. And I get a phone call, and my grandmother got moved to hospice. So they were saying she was going to die by that night and that she was going to be gone. And so Satan started pounding me left and right. Like, I'll be leaving in a couple hours. My grandmother's in hospice. Doctors are saying she's going to die, that she's not going to make it through the night. Like, this is it. And so he's just pounding me left and right. Like, look, you're leaving your family and you need to be with them. And so I'm constantly just struggling, like, do I go? Do I not go? Like, there's going to be other Tristius events. Maybe I should just postpone and go on the next one. And so I went on and jumped in the truck and started driving up there to Madisonville. If anyone's local in the Hopkinsville, Kentucky area, Madisonville is probably about maybe 30 minutes away or something. So I went on and jumped in the truck and I took off up there. Made it up there, and my mom was up there, and she came running down the hallway. I was looking for my grandmother's room to try to meet him. Wasn't even really close. We were still about 2 turns away from the room, and my mom comes running down the hallway. First words out of her mouth was the same ones that Jesus spoke in Luke chapter. I had a brain malfunction. I forgot the location of the verse, but it was when Jesus said, let the dead bury the dead and follow me. And just out of the clear blue. And my mom doesn't even remember telling me that. She didn't even remember seeing me until we got to the room. So I don't know if an angel kind of took the form of her and came in, or if she just went down in the spirit and the spirit took over. But I was struggling on if I should go, if I not should go. And I was just praying the Lord, like, give me a sign, let me know what I'm supposed to do. And I showed up, and the very first words out of my mom's mouth, it wasn't how she was doing. It was, let the dead bury the dead and come follow me. And you have to excuse me a little bit. The spirit kind of just hit me a little bit on there. Yeah, after that there, I knew the answer. I knew my answer was going to be, all right, it's time for me to, I have to go. So, I went on to the room, and, my grandmother was sitting there. She was out of it. I'm not even sure she even really knew I was there at the time. And, I went on and told her goodbye and that I loved her. And I knew what I had to do. I had to put my family second. I had to keep the Lord first. And so it's like, okay, let's do it. So I visited a little while, and it was like, okay, I got to go. And I walked on out. And when I walked out, went on back to the house. A friend of mine came on down, picked me up. I grabbed a suitcase, threw it in the back of his truck, and we took off. And I was still worried. I still had a part of me that was worried about my family. And of course, that's normal. And pretty much made it down there. And later that day, I was praying. I was like, Lord, is everything okay? Like, is my grandmother in pain or anything? And he told me, he said, everything's taken care of. Don't worry. yeah, he told me everything's all good, not to worry about it. And so I thought she died. So I thought she was already gone. She was in heaven. Didn't have any more pain or nothing like that. Didn't have to worry about it. And it was like, good, everything's all taken care of. And so I didn't worry about it. I had a really good time. The Lord really moved on that one day, and pretty much all I remember is that the move was so strong, and I got slain in the spirit, and I got knocked out. But an amazing experience, like a lot of growing and all of that there, and I wouldn't change that for the world. But one of the parts I want to get through on this testimony is, why is it important to follow the Lord? And pretty much the Lord knew I wanted to be there when my grandmother died. And we got there at the campgrounds, and pretty much it was around 5:15, somewhere in there. And I asked my mom when I got back, because my grandmother, she did not die. She didn't die. She came out of the hospice. She came back home. She's passed away now, but she lived for another maybe 6 to 8 months, somewhere in there. No pain. So I'm grateful for that. But I asked my mom, I was like, well, when did she come out of hospice? And she was like, oh, about 5 o'clock, about 5:15. Coincidence? I don't think so. I don't call that a coincidence. I mean, right as soon as my foot hit that campground, boom, she comes out of hospice. Now, me stepping foot on the campground did not heal my grandmother. I'm not saying that. But Satan was trying to disrupt me getting with the Lord. He was trying to stop. He had me where he wanted me. He had me down in the dirt to where I was still trying to fight him, but I cannot fight Satan on my own. And he was going to win every single time, as he will win every time if you try to fight him on your own. But you fight him with the Lord, he's already gone. And that's where some of my other videos are going to start taking off from there, is talking about the our authority we have, and how to fight the devil, pretty much, and how to fight diseases. We were called to cast the demons out and heal the sick, and a couple other things in there that the Lord told the Christians to do. And so I'm kind of in the teaching part on that, to teach how. And so that's where this here comes into play. So you can learn from my testimony on this part to just follow the Lord, and don't worry about the things going on around you. Know that he is going to take care of you. Even when the world's prosecuting you, who cares? The world can prosecute you. Family can prosecute you. Who cares? It does not matter. What matters is your relationship with the Lord. Follow the Lord. Listen to the Lord. Not everyone was called to be a preacher, but we are all supposed to preach the word. Take the word to your friends. Take the word to your family. Because there's going to be a bundle of people that are still in bondage right now. But once they understand what Jesus did for them, and I'm not talking about salvation, these are Christians that are in bondage. All right, that's where I'm preaching on right now, is Christians on bondage, that's in the bondage. And like me, I gave my life to the Lord, but I was in bondage. I couldn't break free from it. I didn't even know how to break free from it. And I never understood until later on what I was doing wrong. It was actually at Tres Dias when I learned what I did wrong, and the Lord revealed it to me on that. It was like, okay, so that's the reason why the attacks were so grand on me trying to get to Tres Dias. And Satan didn't want me to go. He knew if I went, the Lord was going to reveal to me what I was doing wrong, and he wouldn't be able to hold me back no more after that. So came out of Tres Dias, and super strong in the Lord now, but I'm still growing. You're not gonna be able to get to where we are supposed to be in our lifetimes. We're supposed to be Christ-like. We're never going to get there, but you're supposed to try. You're supposed to try and live perfect. Even though we're going to fall short, doesn't matter. You try to live perfect. And the Lord is going to keep dealing with you for things that you're doing. Like me personally, I always ask the Lord to kind of reveal to me and make me more Christ-like. Keep molding me, break me, reform me, make me stronger. And he'll show me things about my life that I was like, Lord, I did not realize I was sinning right here. I did not realize I was failing right here. And he shows it to me. It's like, all right, let's get rid of it. Let's kick it out. Because if it's not of the Lord, it has no room in the temple of God. This is my temple. Only my temple. You are your temple. We have to take care of our temple. All right. Anyways, I'm about to start preaching, and I didn't really want this video here to be on the preaching part or nothing like that. I just wanted this here to just be a introduction and a testimony part. I have more testimonies I'm going to keep adding in, but I don't want to scare people away from some of the things that I've seen and happened and all that. There's a lot of people that think, oh, he's just uppity. I'm not uppity. This is not my glory whatsoever. This is all thanks to the Lord. I want y'all to hear this and see God and his mighty move. I don't want you to see me. Yeah, God called me to preach, but technically, I don't consider myself a preacher. I'm a servant. That's all I am. I am just a servant to the King of Kings and the Lord of Lords. That's all I care about. So don't see me. I want you to see the Lord. When on the preaching videos, let the Spirit guide you and let the Word minister to you. And don't take it as fact unless it's backed up by the Word. If it's just my opinion or something, they ain't got no right to be in the sermon. My opinion does not matter. All that matters is the truth that's in the Word, backed by the Word, and not one verse taken out of context, which is another video I'm going to be doing also, but not right now. Anyways, because I want to take some notes on that right there. But yeah, hit the like and subscribe button. Thank you for watching this. I hope my small part of the testimony gives you the encouragement to keep pushing forwards. And if you need anything, just hit the comment. If you need prayers, send up a prayer request. And we stand together. We stand united. And that's going to be probably my next video I'm going to be posting on is that, because when the Lord was revealing that to me, it's like, oh, wow. It's like, good gracious. With all that, like, there ain't no way we can be defeated. And there is no way we can be defeated because Satan is already defeated. Remember that. That's the only thing you get. Satan is already a defeated foe. Our King has already defeated him. And thanks to that, Satan is under our feet. He has to obey us because we are in the body of Christ. Jesus is the head. We are the body. Satan is just a thorn in our side that will just pull it out, throw it away. It's gone. Kick him to the curve. Don't let him conquer you, because he can't. All he can do is try. You have the option to let him. Don't let him. Praise and worship the Lord, and we're going to succeed. And that's all. I really hope you enjoyed this video. It's longer than what I was expecting, but hey, it is what it is, right? I hope y'all enjoyed it. Hit the like, subscribe, leave a comment, and these videos, I'm not going to have advertisements on these videos, because I want people to be able to watch it without the advertisements. So, anyways, that's all. I'll catch y'all later.